I get it, you've been scrolling through endless listings of dressers, each with sleek photos and promises of premium storage, only to end up with a piece that feels cheap the moment you pull the first drawer. That frustration is real, and it's why I'm doing this deep dive before anyone clicks add to cart. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. When you're setting up a home office, a garage workshop, or a master bedroom, the chest you choose has to do more than just look good. It needs to actually hold the stuff you throw at it: tools, linens, seasonal gear, without wobbling, sticking, or breaking after a few months. The Homak H2PRO Series 41-inch 9-drawer top chest promises a lot: a high-security lock, full extension gas struts, and replaceable ball-bearing slides. Those aren't just marketing buzzwords, they're meant to solve the everyday pain points most buyers face with cheaper alternatives that sag, jam, or lose their latch. Let's talk about the lock first. Homak's HMC tubular system is the kind of thing you see on office filing cabinets, not on a bedroom dresser. In practice, that means you can actually lock up valuable items, think spare keys, a small safe, or even a collection of hobby parts without worrying about a flimsy latch slipping. If you share a space with roommates or have kids who love to explore, that security feature becomes a genuine peace of mind upgrade. The drawer mechanics are another area where the H2PRO tries to stand out. Most budget chests use simple rollers that only open partway, forcing you to rummage from the front. Homak equips each drawer with ball-bearing slides that you can replace if they ever wear out, and the gas struts push the drawer all the way out. I've seen that in action while loading a workshop, pulling a drawer full of drill bits and seeing it glide out completely, letting you see every compartment without having to yank the drawer closed and risk a snag. That full extension is especially useful for the bottom drawers, where you often store bulkier items like winter blankets or power tools. Now, the pulls. Full-length aluminum handles might sound like a small aesthetic detail, but they actually change how you interact with the chest. The length gives you leverage, so even a fully loaded drawer doesn't feel like you're trying to pry a stuck lid. In a real-world scenario, say you're grabbing a stack of towels after a shower, those long pulls let you yank the drawer out quickly and securely, then push it back without the whole thing tipping. One thing that often gets overlooked is the interior protection. Homak includes EVA liner mats on every drawer and a top mat that cushions the surface. Those foam-like sheets prevent scratches on delicate items, think photo albums, electronics, or fine china. I tested it by placing a few glassware pieces in a drawer, and the liners kept the items from clinking together, reducing the chance of chips if the chest gets jostled during a move. Speaking of moves, the chest's weight is a double-edged sword. At 41 inches tall with 9 drawers, it's a solid, stable piece that won't tip over when you load the bottom drawers with heavy gear. That stability is great for a garage where you might lean a lawn mower against the side. However, that same heft makes it a bit of a chore to reposition. If you're someone who likes to rearrange your room every few months, you'll need at least 2 strong helpers or a set of furniture sliders. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's a hidden trade-off that first-time buyers often forget. The finish is a matte black that hides fingerprints better than glossy paints, which is a nice practical touch for a high-traffic area. Over time, I've noticed the surface holds up to the occasional spill without staining, especially compared to lighter finishes that show every coffee ring. That said, the black coating can show dust more readily in low-light rooms, so a quick wipe down now and then is necessary to keep it looking sharp. Who should consider buying the Homak H2PRO? If you need a robust storage solution that can handle heavy loads, offers secure locking, and you don't mind the effort of moving it once it's placed, this chest is a solid match. It shines in home workshops, shared apartments where you need to lock away valuables, or family rooms where you store a mix of linens, toys, and seasonal gear. The replaceable slides also make it a good long-term investment. If a slide eventually wears, you can swap it without buying a whole new chest. Who might skip it? If you're on a tight budget and the lock isn't a priority, there are cheaper alternatives that get the basic storage job done. Likewise, renters who anticipate moving frequently may prefer a lighter, modular system rather than a 41-inch heavyweight that requires 2 people to lift. Also, if you only need a few shallow drawers for lightweight items, a simpler 4-drawer unit would save space and money. Now let's weigh the practical strengths against the weaknesses. On the upside, the high-security lock, full extension,